40 years ago this year, moviegoers were introduced to a new kind of terror when Ridley Scott's Alien literally burst onto the screen, raising the bar for science fiction and horror movies in one fell, slimy, grisly swoop. Since then, that film has spawned a whole universe of sequels, comics, books, games, and other merchandise. But how well do you know that original film? What follows are 10 pieces of trivia about the film Alien, but one of these entries is totally made up. It's lies, it's nonsense, it's fake. Can you spot this sneaky stowaway before we reveal the answer at the end of the video? And before it gets the jump on the crew of the Nostromo? Well, if you can't, I'm sure someone will spoil the answer in the comments. Number 1. During the Facehugger Dissection scene, the looks of disgust on the crew are genuine. Ridley Scott thought that raw seafood would make convincing innards, but by the time the scene was shot, it had gone rancid. Gross. Number 2. In wide shots where the crew is walking outside of the ship, they're played by children wearing scaled-down versions of the spacesuits filmed in slow motion because kids run around too much. Doing this made the 60-foot-tall landing gear look even bigger by comparison and practically killed the children from heat exhaustion. Number 3. Tommy Lee Jones was approached about playing a part, but allegedly he said he was only interested if he could play the alien. Needless to say, that didn't quite pan out. Probably for the best. Number 4. To create the alien costume and some of the sets of the derelict ship, H.R. Giger demanded truckloads of actual human bones to work with. To avoid the risk of anthrax and other nastiness, these had to be purchased from a medical supply warehouse. Oddly, some of the skulls had complete, full sets of teeth, which inspired Alien's writer Dan O'Bannon to put the skeleton farm discussion in his later film, Return of the Living Dead. Number 5. Though earlier versions of the alien creature's final form were squid-like in design, Ridley Scott and H.R. Giger wanted the xenomorph to have a sleek, feminine design, and briefly auditioned the 6'3" contortionist supermodel Veruschka von Lendorf, who later appeared playing cards alongside Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale. Yes, she was almost the alien. Number 6. Veronica Cartwright, who played Lambert, was originally cast as Ripley, and unfortunately, she didn't find out she was not the film star until she'd already arrived on set. Yikes. Number 7. While working on the screenplay, one of writer Dan O'Bannon's big eureka moments was the chestburster scene, which was inspired after O'Bannon was hospitalized for stomach pains, which were caused by undiagnosed Crohn's disease. Number 8. Production had to be shut down for several days when the entire crew got sick after drinking contaminated water, except for Ian Holm, who didn't drink water. He preferred milk. Number 9. The alien slime and drool effect was achieved with lots and lots of lube. Yes, that kind of lube. Alien is brought to you in part by KY Jelly. Number 10. The laser effect that covers the egg chamber was achieved by entirely practical means. Borrowing an actual laser from The Who, the English rock band had a rehearsal space nearby and had been doing some high-tech experimentation with actual lasers for their light show. In space, no one can hear you scream, and in pre-recorded internet videos, the same goes for people shouting out the answers. If you guessed number 8, you are correct. Alien's production was hampered by a variety of illnesses and injuries, but it was never shut down completely over contaminated water. However, that did happen almost 30 years earlier during the filming of The African Queen, where everyone got dysentery except for drinking buddies Humphrey Bogart and director John Huston, who mostly drank whiskey. And there you have it, 9 truths and a lie about Alien. If you'd like to learn more about this classic film, check out the bonus features included on the Alien Blu-ray, as well as the excellent behind-the-scenes book, The Making of Alien by J.W. Rinsler, which just came out this year. What topic should we tackle next time? Let us know, and for pop culture coverage that's 90% accurate and 10% nonsense, keep it right here on IGN.